Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and a big-time win streak is on the line today, Chris.
No one's really sure how much a manager impacts wins and losses over the course of the season, but I'll say right now, this manager has been making all the right moves.
So just about set now. And starting this one, Chris Sale. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Kyle Schwarber now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
First pitch. 7-16.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a pop up. Foul territory for the catcher. Murphy hauls it in for the out. One away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Trey Turner.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Trey Turner in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and they can't get the out.
Batting third, the first baseman.
One down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. Entering this one second in the National League in hitting. And Turner's back in. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. And a big swing and a miss.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Sale delivers. Gets him to chase after that one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And the pitch. Inside, just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Ripped on a line. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number two.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Sosa, in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he was born in Panama. Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. In the air out towards right center. And Acuna able to make the grab. Phillies strand one, and now the Braves with their first chance to hit were scoreless. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Jose Barrios. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And the righty deals.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and one gone.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Here comes the 0-1.
Oh. One ball,
one out, base is empty. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
On the ground to short, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down quietly, scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johan Rojas. Here comes a pitch. This one in the air right field, and it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now snap throw to first, and he's back in standing.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Sale checks over to first, and he's back. And now Rodolfo Castro, and that's off the inside edge, and that is ball one. The pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
That one catches the zone. Going to count 1-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. another ball. Rojas over at second, one down. That one outside, and a full count now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Third home run of the season. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One out, base is empty. Now it's Tom Murphy. Bounce to third. Riley. In plenty of time to first, and there's 2 away.
Batting 9, the designated hitter, Orion Kerkering.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Orion Kerkering. That clips the corner. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. Ozuna going back on this one. And that one is off the wall. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Orion Kerkering with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 4-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
2 outs, nobody on. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The shortstop takes a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that one hammered. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So a man aboard, Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. And that's in for a strike. It's in and out of his glove. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning, the long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Matt Olson up to the plate. Berrios back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Berrios, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And down on strikes. One gone here.
Batting fifth.
Here's Austin Riley.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. He owns a 10-game hitting streak right now, and this is where it starts to get fun.
And that's a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Marcell Ozuna stands in now and watches strike one. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. His 13th home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So 1 out, nobody on. Stepping in the long ball threat, Adam Duvall. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one ripped. Schwarber ranges back. See you later. They go back to back. It's 4-3.
Jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that's in there at the knees. One down, base is empty. That one off the mark, and it's 1-1. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Righty to the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Sosa snags it for the 2nd out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Sean Murphy. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on, and a foul ball. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Truist Park, on to the 3rd inning, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Edmundo Sosa. The wind and the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And Sale deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. Sale ready. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Right side. All bees. 1 up, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 18, Johan Rojas.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In the air, left field. Ozuna should have it. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Outside low, and that's ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line. Ozuna makes the play, and that is that. And we're back, set for the bottom of the 3rd. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Strike 2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Boog, you have any memorable hit by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. Arcia in the box now, takes strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Pitch misses, and a count 1-2. Home team down a run here in the 2nd game of the series. Just missing there, and the count's even at 2. Now he breaks his bat, and he grabs it foul. Comes the 2-2. There goes the runner. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
First and second, no outs. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. in the air, right field. And a lunging grab.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Two on, one out. Here's a big power threat. Matt Olson. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at one. Right through there for a strike. Caught him looking for the K.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. 2 left for Atlanta. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Back here in Atlanta, start of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Rodolfo Castro. The pitch. Castro checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That one not close. And it's 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Murphy swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Kicks and fires. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And the 0-1. That's out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Nabs it. 2 away down.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered in this game. That's inside. 1-0.
No strike.
Fastball for a strike. Castro, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's outside. 2-1. Swing and a miss. as he was out front that time. Swings and misses, and that's the third out. One left for Philadelphia, and it remains a 4-3 game. Bottom of the fourth, now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell.
The pitch.
Ozuna.
That one fouled off.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Righty delivers. And now 1-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That one way outside. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Up next for it,
Adam Duvall at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Duvall, a former Gold Glove winner, 35 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering is down low.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
The Braves trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That's in there, and that's strike one. That one hammered center field. That's back there. That's not coming back. His 22nd homer of the year, and we are starting over. It's 4-4.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 away with nobody on. So here's Murphy now. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, that's that stuff right there. He threw it extremely well. I talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Tied at 4. Fly ball to right. Rojas brings it in for the third out. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 4 apiece. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back at Truist Park, ready now for the 5th inning, and here is Trey Turner. Sale back to work. That one's in there, and that is strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
The first baseman, number 7, Brett Myers.
Now it's the power speed combo, Brett Myers. This guy with big time power and an elite defender. In the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. 2 down. So up next, Edmundo Sosa. And that one fouled off. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Breaking ball inside. 1-2 the count. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball. And now the lefty. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Two outs. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Makes the play, and it's out, number 3. Phillies strand 1. Still all square at 4 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Michael Harris. The pitch. Ball 1 there. Now this is in the air down the line. Long run on his horse. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Tied at 4. That one to first. And it goes just foul. And now it's even up. Bounce to the left side. Turner with the throw to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Oh, 1 down. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss. That's out, number 2. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Junior.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Turner with the throw to first. And Acuna retired. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Braves go down quickly here. Score remains tied at 4. New pitcher for the Braves, Pierce Johnson.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Brandon Marsh now at the plate.
The center
This
fielder,
kid picked
number
up in a
16,
trade.
Brandon.
A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And he deals.
One
And there's a
ball.
ball.
No strike.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Jimenez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bummer getting cranked up as well. Wouldn't chase that time.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that's a little bit high. 3 balls, no strikes. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. It just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Castro in the box now. Takes strike 1. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Johnson fires. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. And that one almost hit him. And a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Tom Murphy.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw. Save.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal to second base.
Go ahead run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. Right through there for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
At the plate, Orion Kirkering. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the second game of the series. And that's outside, and the count even 1-1. Went too far that time. It's 1-2. Got him. That's out number 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back, bottom of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. And a pitch. Olson coming off an amazing 2023 campaign. Prodigious power numbers, and he cut his strikeout rate. Tied at 4. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Austin Riley digs in now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Marsh moving back. And out of here. fire up the dugout. And just like that, they're out front. It's 5-4. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Ball.
Popped up. Sosa settles underneath it. Makes the catch. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Duvall.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Adam Duvall. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. What a play. Inning over. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Matzik. 25th appearance of the year for him.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 68, Tyler Matzik.
So digging in, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 3.
Kyle Schwarber.
The pitch. And that one in the air center field. Schwarber out of the play. 1 up, 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Trey Turner at the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Timeout asked for and given. At the plate now.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
One down. Phillies down a run.
Oh.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out to short. Sneaks through. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So up next, Brett Myers. Snap throw to first. And Turner's back in.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And fouled off.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And here it comes. Swung on, belted. Harris ranging back to the warning track, makes the catch. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
The batter, the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Joe Jimenez.
Now pitching for
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Edmundo Sosa. Hands in for the Phillies.
One and oh.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Throw to first, and Turner's back in. And the pitch. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-1. With the tying run on at first, here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball. Got him. And that is that. The Braves' pen comes through in fine fashion. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Braves 5 and the Phillies 4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Well, one-run game. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ozzie Albies. 1 for 2. The pitch. And ball 1. Dominguez, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Kicks and deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fought off foul. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not in time. He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris. 1 out and a runner at second. Ball 1 low.
1-1.
Man at second. Stays alive.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And the righty deals. Off the mark there. And the count is even, 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. The punch out there. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Arcia in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is downstairs. Man on second, 2 down. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that'll do it. Braves strand 1. They lead at 5-4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Raisel Iglesias.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits.
Number 26, Raisel.
Together in order to get to him.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Nick Castellanos.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
The wind of the pitch. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. And that one is inside.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
That one misses. And it's 3-0. Brandon Marsh on deck for the Phillies. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. In for a strike. 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And the right-hander deals outside. Now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 1 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front. There, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically. Ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, JT Realmuto.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Line drive. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Castellanos on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. 5-5 now.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Penn Murphy.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Bryce Harper.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Check swing, went around, strike one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And that skips in the dirt. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top of the eighth. And that's in there at the knees. Not even close there. Yeah, that's ball two. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Liner snagged at first. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Turner now.
The batter,
no matter what, you're playing this kind of rival. Take your game to another level.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. And it one-hops the wall. And he's safe at third as 2 runs score on the play.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
So 2 down. Brett might bit a strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Clearly didn't want to mess with him right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
Number 28.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And downstairs. That's inside.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 7-5. You're dialed into the show. Staying in the game on defense, Nick Castellanos. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, Bryson Stott. He'll play second.
Number 5, Bryson.
Also into the ball game, JT Realmuto. He takes over behind the plate. Also entering the game, Alec Bohm. He's the new third baseman. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Here's the 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. There's a strike.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
One down, base is empty.
0-2.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
The Phillies up by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
That's down and in.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Braves go down quietly, and they're down 7-5. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ronaldo Lopez.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far.
Nick Castellanos.
This year.
And he deals. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Brandon Marsh.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. And that one missing low. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. The pitch. That's in there. Now 1-2. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
This is Bryson Stott. That's hard hit on the line. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So they're at the corners now. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
A little bit high, and now it's even 1-1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Lopez keeping an eye on him. Two on, one out. And the slider just misses.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That's outside. And now it's 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Righty delivers, and that'll load the bases.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
New pitcher for the Braves, A.J. Minter.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ozuna sizes this one up. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. The relay throw applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. But one run does score on the play before the inning ends. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Phillies 8 and the Braves 5. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Jeff Hoffman.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Got him. One out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Duvall, the next to hit, takes ball one. The Phils trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Kicks and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. And there's two down.
The batter, number 1.
Ozzie Albies. Next up for the Braves.
Albies.
First pitch misses. Right side, hard hit. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies add another to their winning streak.
This team just keeps rolling. This winning streak is out of control. I can't believe that they've been able to reel off this many wins in a row. You're playing big league players on the other side of the diamond, and they're just getting it done. Day in, day out, night in, night out.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.